Hi guys, welcome back to Fragments of a Simple Life, where every video I make is super simple. Today I have just a simple video for you. This is a coloring book that I have not shown you yet. I just recently got this at Dollar Tree. I swear all my stuff is from Dollar Tree, but this is a designer series winter season designs to color. This is a very inexpensively made coloring book for adults, and we're gonna look inside. The pages are kind of Dollar Tree quality, so they are thin and they're double-sided. So I have a brand new pack of never before used Crayola crayons, a 24 pack of non-toxic crayons. I bought these for my kids like during back to school several months ago, and they never needed them, so I snagged them really quick and I'm going to use these today. You can kind of see on the top all the colors are to choose from, so hopefully it's enough colors to create a nice picture. I also have my little computer tray, my like laptop tray, to give myself a little bit of a harder surface to color on today. So let's just take a look inside and see what's in here. I'm going to pull this down for us a little bit. So we have some nature photos, a bird and a cabin and snow. This just kind of looks like landscape. These pages are, like I said, double-sided, very thin paper. You can pull them out and tear them out. This one's cool. It's like a train going through a tunnel with like wintry trees down here. This is a snowflake, but I guess you could probably color it however you want, but it's pretty. And then this is what, like little snow globes from all over. So it has like Beijing, London, Paris, Egypt, Alaska. Has some other states, Maine, Utah, New York, New Zealand up here with little kiwi bird. It's pretty cool. Oh, I like this one with the snowman. Would you just leave the snowman white though? I guess so, huh? If you're coloring it. This is a big snow globe. I like this one a lot. I might do this one, I'm not sure. Another mountainscape with the trees and the sun. This looks like a cabin in the woods. Even has like a little axe here and like a little water well. I like this one too, and the trees in the front. This one looks kind of like it's a different artist, but we have snowflakes, a bird who of course has a scarf on outdoors, so that's nice. It's cute. Owl. This is just a bunch of tiny snowflakes. This just looks like it'd be really hard to color. Probably impossible to color with crayons. I think you would need like the little tiny felt tip pens to color this. That'd be really difficult. It'd probably look really cool when it was done though. Another snow globe with a very busy background with the holly leaves. Looks like holly leaves and berries wallpaper. This looks like a night sky, which is really pretty, and another type of snowflake. I think this is supposed to be a poinsettia, or however you say it, and a bird. Really pretty. With the holly leaves and other kind of leaves, like maple leaves maybe. More snowflakes. And this looks like just a wintry scene. Another really pretty bird with all the pine trees, and it looks like it's sitting on a log with snow on it. This is really pretty too. More snowflakes. This one's just weird. They start to get kind of crappier as the book goes on. But again, it's Dollar Tree. I'm not going to complain too much. This one's cute. It's like a village with a night sky. I think this is supposed to be a poinsettia too. Really pretty. And then I don't even know what that's supposed to be. That's a creepy owl. I don't know what that has to do with winter, honestly. And we have some more snowflake type images. And another, I guess, snowflake type image. I can't really tell. Okay, so what I'm going to do is pick one. And then I will rip it out because it's easier that way. And then we'll start coloring it. But I'm going to pause because the ripping out part is going to be loud. Okay, this is the picture that I chose. I picked like the log cabin here with a little wreath on the door. There's some snow on the top of the cabin, like the roof, but I don't think I'm going to color that. I know some people color snow blue. I think that would look really weird, almost like some kind of weird icing on this house. So I'm gonna not do that. So I'm gonna start with the trees, I think. I'm gonna probably dump all the crayons out next to me, like maybe like right over here, so I can see the colors better. So sorry if this is kind of loud. Now we're limited on colors because it's crayons, but if I press kind of hard on some things and kind of light on others, we can get a variation of color, I think. So I'm gonna go ahead and do these big tall trees right here in front. There's two of them. I do apologize if I have to turn the paper a little bit. I'll try not to do that. I think I'm just gonna go like kind of light. I don't usually color with crayons. This feels weird. I'm gonna go kind of light, and then I'll go back over the lines that they have drawn on the tree, and I'll make those darker by just pressing down harder to give it some like dimension. You have to get kind of creative with crayons. I love coloring with crayons though. But I figured if I do crayons with this, then I can always color the back if I want to at a later date. And hopefully the crayons won't bleed through and ruin the other side. That's what I'm hoping for. I hope you guys can see that. It's a little bit pale, but what I want to do is take the brown and like apply some pressure on these black like accent lines on the tree. So that way you can see them better like this. Now you can kind of see that it's going to be a tree. And I'm just using the edge of the crayon because I don't want to lose the sharpness of the tip. And I feel like I have more control and can make it light if I use the edge. Maybe turn it a little bit so it doesn't get completely flat on one side. My son's teacher is kind of a strange woman, and they're in second grade and she only allows them to use watercolors. They can't even use like Crayola washable paints. Everything has to be watercolors so that it cleans better. And I was like, there's no like regular paint in your classroom? And my son was like, nope. Watercolors only, if they even use paint at all. So I don't know if like a parent complained about paint not coming out of their child's clothes and now the teacher's like scarred for life, or maybe she's just a clean freak. I'm not really sure. But my son doesn't get to paint in class with regular paint. Okay, now I'm going to go back over every line on this tree and make the black line a dark brown. Like this. And like that. That looks like a tree. Okay. Let's go. I'm gonna have to reach over and kind of block your guys' view of the image for a second. So the bottom of the tree is down here, and it has like one of these little accent lines. And then we go up. Have you guys ever done Christmas like in a cabin like this image? That's like one of my dreams. I know it sounds silly, but it really is. Okay, let me go back down and get these lines, give it definition. Oh, I love, love, love. I am afraid of getting like snowed in because we do get enough snow here in California in the mountains where people have gotten stuck, snowed in, that kind of thing, but there's so many like Airbnbs up in the mountains. It probably would be very easy to find somewhere to go. I know that like my mother-in-law would probably want to come, and I don't know. I think it would be something that I would want to do, just my family. We could stay for like 2 weeks if we wanted to. My husband could probably even work up there, and he wouldn't have to take the whole entire time off. And if we did get stuck in the snow, my kids would be on vacation anyways, and like winter vacation. Okay. Well, that looks pretty. I like that. Okay. This rock formation here, I think I'm going to do gray. Maybe if I press down and make the rocks dark, then I can go really light behind it, like in between, and make it kind of look like a pale cement color. So I'm going to try that. I probably could have also done black, but I didn't. So that's the thing I don't like about crayons. Even good, well-made crayons like Crayola, they're flaky, something you don't have to deal with markers. My daughter does have good colored pencils, so if you guys prefer colored pencils to crayon, as far as like watching, I can always do another page of this book, or any coloring book really, and do coloring pencils instead. Do you guys say coloring pencils or colored pencils? I say it both ways. I don't know if one is right and one is wrong. Hold on, I want to try something. These rocks have little black lines, like accent lines, the same way the trees do. So I'm going to try and like go over these ones. And I want to see how it looks. That's not bad. It gives it a little more detail. I don't know if I like how it looks. Too late now, but okay. We'll just keep going, and then we'll go back over it so that they all look the same. It might look kind of weird, but it's okay. Can't wait to decorate for Christmas. When do you guys decorate for Christmas? Are you already done? Have you started? I got my tree up, like I said in previous videos, because it was brand new, and I wanted to get it up and see how it looked. Make sure my living room was big enough, because I have a tiny little house. So, not an actual tiny house, but it's almost small enough to be a tiny house. It's pretty small. My house is little. But the tree actually fit in my living room, and I didn't have to like store any furniture in my garage or anything to make room for it, which is nice. I didn't want to have to do that. But other than that, I haven't started decorating yet. I do that the day after Thanksgiving. I really do the front porch and I do the inside, and I really just go crazy. I think this weekend I'm gonna take my Christmas stuff out, pull it down from the attic crawl space in my garage. I have to get up there because my husband's foot is broken, so still. There's like a running joke now with everybody that we see. They're like, oh, he's still milking it, huh? But it just takes a long time to heal. He's actually not milking it at all. I'm not sure if I'll be able to get this crayon to go lighter for the background. Maybe I just barely press on it. I think this is usually wood, right? So that would be like more brown. The little crank. I think that part is usually made out of wood, right? I don't know. I don't have a water well, unfortunately. Mine just comes out of a tap. This does kind of give a little bit of like Hansel and Gretel vibes, or Red Riding Hood at Christmas time. Okay. There's so many rocks. I get impatient when I have to use one color for a long time, and it makes me want to like go somewhere else on the page and do something else like immediately. As a matter of fact, when I'm done with these rocks, I probably won't do the background. I'll come back to it because I don't want to use gray anymore. My brain's like, move on to a different color. You guys are probably thinking the same thing. You know, it looks pretty good though. Even without the background colored, there's so many rocks in it. And I kind of like it. Okay, now I'm going to take this black again and finish the accent lines that I started. Even though I kind of don't like the way it looks, I feel like I'm kind of... Oops, sorry guys, put my tripod. I'm kind of stuck now. Nope, nope. 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 I don't know why I'm making these sounds. Oh, one more. Oh, nope, two more. Did I get them all? I hope so. Don't yell at me if I didn't. Okay, so that's that. We have a lot of rocks going up here. A lot of brown. I guess the house doesn't have to be brown though, right? It could be redwood. That's a thought. Could do that. I'm gonna color this log really quick, and I'm gonna press down hard so it's like a different color brown than the trees. And do like a little base going here. Okay, that's good enough. And let's make the axe black. I know gray probably makes more sense, but there's already gonna be a lot of gray, so we're gonna go black. And then for the handle of the axe, we'll do red. Okay, this top part is snow covered. That's why I'm not coloring it. Let's do, should the outside trim of the house be? I think a black and red house would be really cool. Let's just start coloring the house red, the same red as the handle. I know it's a wooden cabin, like a log cabin, but all these trees are going to be brown. I just want it to be something different, so I'm gonna start coloring. This house. Oh, you know what I could do? I'm gonna try to line each one with brown, like a highlight. Let me show you. I hope you guys can see this on camera, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna go around the black parts of the drawing and make it brown. Okay, I kind of like the way that looks. Okay, so we're gonna go like this with red around it. Go like this with red. But then I'm going to take the brown and I'm going to highlight the edge just a little bit with the brown. Okay. This right here extends over there and is like a front porch. Not quite sure what I'm going to do with that. That might just be brown. But I'm going to keep on going with the actual logs. And this one goes like here. And up. And then underneath the window, like that, is log cabin. Okay. And like, it's drawn really weird, but I think this is all log cabin here. And this is log cabin. Is this is like the bottom, so I think this is log cabin too. And then this is front porch down here. So this is all log cabin all the way up. Try not to get the snow, because I don't want red snow. I want the snow to stay white and not be colored in. I'm just going to do all of this red. I'm not going to do in between these windows a different color. Do you color in your windows? Do you make them blue when you're coloring? Sometimes I do. Maybe I will just give it a little more oomph. Okay. I'm going to do the rest of this side and then I'll go back with the brown. Sorry for the very, very loud truck or car. I don't know what that is. You can tell it's getting to be that time of year, Christmas time, because I feel like delivery trucks are coming like round the clock down my street. And I film in my bedroom, usually, and my bedroom window faces the street, so it just doesn't stop. I know I'm getting kind of lazy now, but I just want to get this color on so I can get the detail with the brown. Okay, so all these black lines, I'm gonna edge them out in brown as best as I can. Just to give it like some personality so it's not flat. I don't know how it's reading on camera, but it looks a lot better to like add some brown highlights. Like you can totally tell, at least in person. Oh, that looks so much better. Can you guys see that? I hope you can. It looks good, right? Looks better like that. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing over here. I'm basically just every black line of the drawing, I'm putting brown. I'm going to add a little bit of brown in between the window panels also, like that. Oh, that looks really good. Okay, I like the way that turned out. Let's keep going with the front of the house and then we'll move up. Okay, so do we want the archway? I think I want the archway to be a different color. I'm going to go with black. I'm going to do the archway of the door because I don't want to accidentally color it red. So we're going to go black around the snow. All right. Just trying to edge out the door frame basically so that, like I said, so I don't paint it red or not paint, color it red. So that's the door. I haven't decided what color the door is going to be, but now we can kind of see where to not color it red and where we can color it red. I think underneath this snow is more of the house. So I'm going to go up in the snow. Get that. Okay, like that. And then this comes down like that. Then we're going to grab the brown again, and we're going to put some more like accent brown, I guess you can call it. And we're going to go down the edges and up like that so everything kind of blends. Okay. And then we're going to do all this in red as best we can. Crayon also kind of smears sometimes when it touches each other. So I can tell that some of the... Oh no, I just broke my brown crayon. It's okay. I can still use it. I applied too much pressure. Don't give up on me, guys. Okay. Crayons are made for little hands, which is not me. Alright, we're going to go around this door jamb. And yeah, I can tell that the black is kind of getting in the red a little bit. It's okay. Doesn't have to be perfect. I am trying to press down a little more softly now. Just get too carried away. That's how I was when I was a kid too, though. I think I broke every crayon I owned because I like to color like really dark, and it was always like too much. I'm just gonna go ahead and do this window frame. in red too, and just keep it simple and cohesive. Trying to get up into the snow without, like I said, getting the snow. I don't want red snow. That would be creepy. Okay. Almost there with the red. Almost done with it. I'm just gonna go all the way down and back around. Now let me finish around the window. I know I probably could have done the window frames like black too, but I just wanted to be cohesive. I'm kind of coloring the tree at this point, or the window at this point anyways. So it doesn't really matter. Okay. Okay, it kind of looks like a house. We still have to do this side, and then that's the chimney, and then we have to do the tops of this. But we're getting there. I'm gonna take my broken brown and I'm gonna go around and add my brown to give it some like dimension. I think adding the brown was probably a really good idea. Just looks better. Go all around the outside edge too. I left it a little bit like white so I can fill it in brown. And then I want to put a little bit of brown in between the window panes a little bit. Put some brown up here. Okay. That's not bad. I hope you guys can see it. Now, I guess I should keep going up the house on the side of the house with the same like red idea. So I'm going to just keep on going, trying to be gentle. Because I'm going to go back over it with the brown, I'm not really caring too much about how much I go over the black lines of the drawing. Because I'm just going to try to highlight them anyways afterwards. So just get the base red down first. Try not to paint or color the snow. I don't know why I keep saying paint. Maybe I could do these windows in black. Maybe I'll do that so it matches the front door. That's what I'll do. I hope black's not too much of a Halloween color for a window frame. Some people can have black houses, I guess. Dark houses. I actually live in an area where there's no HOA, and not in my housing tract, but across the street where there's also no HOA. I know someone who has a black house. Well, I don't know them, but I've seen someone's house and it's black. I was like, holy crap. It actually looks kind of cool. Like, I would never do it, but it looks cool. So I wonder if you guys like had a painter and the painter was like, are you sure? Or if you just like did it yourself. Because the painter was like, I don't want to get sued later when you don't like it and your house is black. Okay. Getting some dimension now. I'm going to do this other window here. And again, try to keep the Snow White. Snow White, haha, get it? I feel like this video is long already. Oh, it kind of is. I don't mind if you don't mind. Do not color the window frame red up here. trying to remind myself. Slow and steady. There we go. This is not the best coloring job ever. Once again, I'm not wearing my glasses. So, oops. I'm just gonna color the edge of the house, like the underneath of the house, red too. Right there. Right here. Right there. I guess I should color this then too, huh? Right here. And here. And here. I wish this house had Christmas lights on it. If I was more patient, I could probably draw some, but I'm not that patient and I'm not that good of an artist either. Okay, I'm trying to add the brown now. Okay. Yeah, I think that's good. Now, do I want to do the windows black? Then they won't match. Ooh, that's hard. Maybe I won't. I could do the curtains that are in the windows black. Maybe that's what I'll do. Okay, hold on. Let's just go ahead and go back and do this red. I know it's boring, but... because I just wanted to match what I did downstairs. I think that kind of makes the most sense. It's a very tight spot for a thick crayon right here. Okay. We're just gonna do the same thing over here too, because I'm boring. There's just no way I'm gonna stay in the lines right here with this little crayon. Okay. I'm gonna add my brown around the windows edges for some dimension. It's not very good, but it will work. Add some brown over here also with my little tiny broken crayon, my poor crayon. Okay. Alright, that's fine. We're making it work. I think I will do, there's so many different blues. I think I'll do, what is this, indigo? No, let's do this cerulean color. And I'll make the windows blue. I might have just ruined it, but I think it gives it a little something else to look at, right? Add a different color to the picture. Maybe the windows are totally iced up. Okay. Press down a little bit harder, like this, to give it some dimension. Okay. Next ones. I'm being quiet because I'm concentrating. And then I'm going to go like that, just a little bit on this one because the windows are smaller, to give it some dimension again. Like that. Okay. Now, these windows, I think these are curtains. And then down here is like an edge of a window. You can kind of see it like this if I color it. But what's actually in the window is a curtain. I think I'm not going to do the curtains black. I think I'll do them green to make it look like the person has their like Christmas decorations up. Whoever lives here. I don't know who lives here. Like that. So that's like the bottom of the windows. Okay. Now I want to take just regular green. And I'm going to do the wreath right here. I haven't decided on the door yet. But I'm going to take this. Maybe I'll do a yellow door for like absolutely no reason, just because I've always wanted a yellow door. Okay, so that's the wreath, but I still have to do the bow. But I'm going to take this same green color. Guys, don't get mad. Just trust the process. Just kidding, this is probably going to look like crap. But these are like curtains in the window, I think. If that's not what this is supposed to be and I'm coloring it wrong, oh well. I think it's curtains, so... Or that's what I want it to be, so there we go. Like bedroom curtains. I still have to do the whole side of the house. I just got tired of using the red and brown. Like I said, I get like impatient when I have to use the same color. And I want to like change it up. Yeah, I don't know if this is giving Christmas, but it's giving something. Oh well. Okay. Okay, sure. I'm going to go around this wreath and press down a little bit harder. And go around the middle like that. I'm going to use, this is red violet, so it's going to be a little bit pinker, and that's going to be the wreath bow. You can tell it's a different color than the house. Like that. Like that. I'm going to make the handle of the door black. Like that. And then I'm going to take just regular yellow and make the door yellow. But I'm trying to stay away from the black because, like I said, oh wait, I missed a little tiny spot of wreath right here. Oh my gosh, it's so tiny. There we go. The black will definitely bleed into this lighter yellow. It's already happening with the green. It's okay. We're not looking for perfection. Okay, that looks ugly. It looks like a house though, doesn't it look like a house? I think it's pretty good. Okay, let's go back to the red because as much as I hate to admit it, we're not done with the house. We gotta do this whole thing. Try not to get the tree to the left of it or the fireplace right here to the right. I'm gonna do the fireplace with the gray again. I'm assuming that whoever owns this house used the same type of rocks. That's my guess. I'm trying to figure out, I think this is like the back edge of the house. It's hard to tell, like the logs are going across, but then like this beam right here, is this the back edge of the house? I think it is. let's just say it is and color it red. Can you guys kind of see what I'm talking about? Like the back edge of the roof. I'm going to say that that's what that is and just go with the red. I actually don't know though. We're almost to the point where we're done with the house. Probably done using the red. I would live here. Rephrase, I would vacation here. I would miss my suburban life. It's funny, you see all those memes like, could you live here for 6 months with just books and food and no contact with the outside world for $1 million? And I'm like, I'm an introvert. Yes, I can. If you give me art supplies and good books, good food, yes. Like, all you're asking us is to live like, you know, how we used to live, right? Well, not us, but our ancestors. I just think stuff like that is such a crack up. Like, would you be able to make it? I'm like, I think we all would. Gotta give ourselves more credit. I don't know if I colored this right over here. I think I did. It looks like that's the house, I think. And then up here, that's the sky with more trees. Okay, let me put brown into this side because now it looks kind of funny. My poor little broken crayon. I knew I was gonna break one. Don't tell my kids. Just kidding, they don't care. How much are boxes of crayons during back to school? Like 99 cents, I think, at Target. Something like that. Cheap. Alright, that's not bad. Look, we're done with the house except for the fireplace. Okay. I'm trying to figure out what I should do with some of these trees. I was thinking maybe I'll put brown and then like mix orange inside so they look a little bit different. So we'll go ahead and go with the brown. Or maybe I'll just press harder and make them darker. That's also a good idea. So they have like a little more color to them. Kind of like I did with the log. And I still want to give it a little bit of dimension. So I think I will. I'm going to take like the darkest orange. This is called Scarlet. What is that, right? And I'm going to like highlight. I'm going to follow like the black lines a little bit. And I'm just going to give it a little bit of a highlight so it doesn't look boring. Like that. I'm going to do it to this too, I think. Like that. Okay. Sure, let's go with that. Okay, so let's keep going. This is another tree branch here. Next time, I'm going to do a whimsical version of Christmas, and this house is going to be like purple and pink, like how I used to decorate for Christmas. That's what I'm going to do. Okay. do just like a little bit of highlight right here. Not too much. Like that. We have another one right here in front. This is going to be hard because this one's tiny. Super skinny. But I just figured maybe these are like the dead branches of a different kind of tree. So maybe the bark would be a different color a little bit. Not all tree bark is the same. Also, I just don't want the whole thing to look brown. Leaving some parts kind of like white on purpose. Okay, and then go back in. Like that. Coloring all these like little spots where I kind of left it white around the edges. Like that. I hope you guys can kind of tell what I'm doing. That one turned out even better. I'm going to color this one even darker. Right here. Okay. We have one more piece over here, but there's snow on it. So I'm going to kind of color around the snow like that. And onto the bottom. It's almost like a piece of fallen over branch. Okay. Well, maybe a little bit more like that. All right. Okay, we still have a bunch of trees up here. There's one big tree. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's right here. And it's going down the far edge. And it goes like this. Across. Like that. It goes all the way up into the end of the picture. Like that. And then you can kind of see it. It goes down like this. I'm probably going to color outside the lines because I have a crayon and no eyeglasses on. And you can see it down here. Like that. Alright. I'm trying to decide. I guess I can maybe do the same thing with these trees that I did with the bottom ones. I was thinking about making them green, but this is winter. This stuff is dead. There's like not a single leaf in sight. Sorry for my little tiny brown crayon, you guys. And also my inability to color in the lines, evidently. I've used so much brown, it's kind of losing its tip. But that's okay. I think I do have a crayon, like a crayon sharpener. But if I used it on this little tiny piece of brown, it'd probably like smash it to smithereens, like it would disappear. I wish this tree or this picture had a Christmas tree. It's impossible to get in between the lines with my fat fingers and these poor little tiny crayon with no tip anymore. It's like totally dull. It's okay. Like that. Oh wait, there's one more little piece right here. Okay. I'm just gonna go back in with this scarlet color, whatever this is called. Just so there's a little symmetry between the top and the bottom. Don't want to go overboard on it. Like that. I don't know how that looks. I don't know. I'm not an artist, you guys. Just like to pretend. My daughter is definitely an artist. She takes an art class every week. Okay. That looks pretty good and great. Let's take the red again and color the top of the chimney. I don't know if that would actually be red, but I'm saying it is red. Just because, like that. We're taking the brown again. Just to give it some highlights like the rest of the house. So it looks like some kind of redwood. Okay. Let's take our gray and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to color in these rocks. I don't think I'm going to color in the background. I'm definitely running short on time here. There's so many rocks. This is crazy. Am I done yet? No. Oops, skipped one. I guess I probably could have colored them like black maybe and gray. That might have given some dimension, but too late. Oh, I skipped one up here. Yeah, I like this picture, but I feel like it needs like a Christmas tree, like I say Christmas tree, but like a pine tree maybe, or like an animal maybe would have been cool in this picture, like a reindeer, or even like a funny raccoon or something. I don't know, or a person. But I think they were trying to go for some Bob Ross vibes, even though this is not a Bob Ross coloring book that this came out of. It looks a lot better with the coloring of the fireplace, the chimney, I should say. It looks a lot better like this. I know I should color the background too, but I'm not going to. I also just have like a lack of colors with only like a 24 pack. We're almost done. Oh, we're almost done. Yay. Okay. The last thing that I'm gonna color is the crank. I was gonna make it wood, but I think I'm gonna make it black just because I want to, because everything is brown and sad in this picture. So I'm gonna make this I don't know what other color this would be besides brown or gray or black, but I'm gonna make it black. I also forgot to do the porch, didn't I? Oops. Well, maybe I'll do it when I'm done. But I feel like this crank part, the structure of the water well, or whatever kind of well this is, kind of looks funny if you don't do it. Because it's front and center. Maybe I should have done it first before I like ran out of interest in using brown ever again in my life. Oops, I colored a little bit of the snow. It's okay. I'm kind of covering up the line detail. I could press darker though, like this. And some of it like that. Make it stand out. Oh yeah, that looks nice. Okay. Like press on it really, and then color softer around it. Like that. That's nice. Okay. Do that again. Try to get the remnants of wax out of the way. Okay. Kind of goes up in here in between all the snow, of course. It doesn't look bad. I thought it would look bad being black, but it's actually fine. Okay. Now, I have like a apricot color, and I'm going to use that even though I know it's supposed to be like quote unquote a skin color. I'm going to use it for the rope. Like that. Okay. And then I'm going to take the butt of the brown crayon and I'm just going to like very gently color the front porch. Oh, this butt of the crayon is useless. Truly. Sorry, butt of the crayon. Okay. That's it, you guys. I'm not coloring another thing on this page. I could go in between the rocks here and here, but I'm not going to. This is a way longer video than I ever thought it was going to be. But now my hand's tired and I'm kind of hungry. I hope you enjoyed this little cabin in the woods winter wonderland scenario. Totally messed up my nail polish, but that's okay because it wasn't quite dry when I started making this video. So I apologize if I have a messed up nail in this video. Anyways, if you want to see more from me, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.